I've lived in Indiana my entire life, and you can tell that was a redundant thing for me to say. My face and body shape already told you that I've spent my entire life in Indiana. It's like, what's that? Oh, is he generally round and seems genial enough? Yeah, he's a Hoosier. Hell yeah, all the way. Like, I look like I should have a TikTok reviewing ranch dressings, you know what I mean? And like the grading scale that I use is assigning the names of basketball players born in the state of Indiana. Like, yeah, this new Hidden Valley, I'm gonna give it a rating of Zach Randolph. Because it's noticeably thicker than all of the others. It'll score pretty consistently, but you're not gonna build a championship meal around this one. And yeah, my name is Neal. It's been a long, hard road, but I figured out that there is no one cool named Neal. Like, it is a name of sidekicks and hangers-on, you know? Like, it's the Robin of names, to use a comic book reference. But, like I said, I'm fine with it now, but because I'll say that, everyone wants to try to, like, bring up a cool Neal and argue with me, like, they're living their entire life like a Facebook thread. And no one has presented me with a cool Neal yet. They'll say like, oh, what about Neil deGrasse Tyson? And I'll say, oh, you mean that guy with multiple doctorates who spends his time going online to, well, actually, the science of movies? Yeah, I'm sure that guy's great at parties. That guy's the worst. Like, well, actually, the spaceships in Star Wars would not make the same sound in space and on the plane. I'm like, dude, go jump in the river. Oh my God. The other main one that I always hear is Neil Armstrong or Neil Young or Neil Diamond. And like, those guys are all pretty cool, but you know what else they have in common beyond their first name? They all peaked in 1969. We've had 54 years to find another cool Neil, and it hasn't happened. And like, I'm Neal with an A, so I'm like the minority of a minority. And it doesn't matter which spelling of Neal you get. Like, neither is cool. Like, not every name with two spellings gets like that. Like, Jeff with a J, that's a good steady stepdad name, you know? He'll pick you up from the Rexplex. Like, he'll be late, but he's gonna pick you up. And then we all know Jeff with a G, that guy's probably a diddler. He can't go to the Rexplex. He won't pick you up. I'm a dad, but someone told me recently that I had stronger uncle energy, and that was rude but fair, you know? And I get it. I do some weird uncle type stuff. Like, a not small percentage of my diet is made up of Arby's. You come to my house, day or night, any time of the year, there will be pro wrestling on the TV. I mean, I'm here right now tonight instead of spending time with my own wife and children. You know, weird uncle shit. I am doing something that's not weird uncle-y. I'm trying to improve my like physical and mental health. Not like with therapy or whatever. I'm taking the Midwest dad approach to betterment, where I'm picking like 5 or 6 arbitrary daily tasks, lumping them together, and I'm calling them betterments. Like, yeah, I'm doing great, don't bring it up again. They're going pretty well. Like, I'm flossing every day. That's a good one, right? It's not bleeding every time I do it, so I guess that means it's working. I think I'm too into the flossing, though, because I'm always saving that upper back right tooth for last, because that's where all the good shit is. Like, yeah, that's my treasure tooth. I started taking a multivitamin every day, too. Or I should say, I think I am. I got it at Aldi. It could be anything. Like, is this a gummy multivitamin or a hard flavorless German gummy candy? I don't know. But it was like a jar of $4.50 for $3, and that's a deal, man. I'm not going to pass that up. I was doing yoga for a stretch, or I should say, I think I was, because I would just like touch my toes for a minute and then roll around on the floor for like half an hour. But I never shut up about it, so I was fucking doing yoga, you guys. The biggest thing that I have, in all seriousness, done for my health in like the last 2 years was last fall I got a vasectomy. Yeah. Oh, thank you. As a straight white dude, I will take any chance I can to be applauded for doing the bare minimum. So thank you very much. Getting a vasectomy done has taught me a lot. The main things that it has taught me is that lots of dudes do not know how their bodies work. Like, at all. Like, I was talking to a guy before I got it done, and he was adamant that he would not get one done in the future, because according to him, you get that shit done, then when you come, nothing comes out anymore. And I'm like, buddy, I really had to work to assuage him after I told him what assuage meant. They're like, no, your body still makes the pancake batter, it just doesn't have that sprinkle of honey in it, you know what I mean? I was talking to another dumber guy after I got it done, and he was like, hey man, that's like good for you and everything, but like, how you walk around with just a dick now, dude? I'm like, I didn't get neutered, man, come on. But honestly, not to dunk on those guys, but like, how is a young, stupid guy supposed to learn about how their body works, especially the reproductive system? I mean, you're not getting taught that in school, and God help if you try to Google it. Yeah, hey, there's your homework assignment, everybody. Go home after the show and Google, how does a dude's cum work? Your targeted ads will never recover. You think incognito mode's gonna stop a search like that? Fucking good luck, pal. Like, it will be years from now, and you're just trying to look up movie times, and every ad will still be like, you won't last 5 minutes playing this game.